Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And we are in for a pretty fun deck. We actually messed around with this. We built this before we streamed tonight, but then during the stream we, played around with it, went through different iterations of the deck, and landed up on this deck. And I'm super happy about it. It was a lot of fun. So I decided to make a video after the stream tonight to see how this deck actually performs when we were just running a gauntlet of 7 games. So real quick though, before we hop into today's deck, want to remind everybody, if you enjoyed the channel and the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Again, liking and commenting on the video really helps the channel, so if you could do that. But with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck, and we are playing Blood Trolls. So again, like I said, we played this on stream. We actually had I think once we got to this iteration of the deck, especially with the addition of one of the cards from Kaldheim that we're going to highlight here in a second. But I do feel like once we got to this version of the deck was really good. Yeah, we lost a couple games that we shouldn't have lost just due to some, unfortunate draws later in the game where we kind of just kept drawing lands for no reason. But then we won some games based on just drawing some cards at the right time in the right order. And again, with the help of another card that I've in this deck that I feel like is super, super powerful. So let's talk about this. So again, this is a red-green, so a Gruul land destruction deck. And with this being our first official deck for from Kaldheim, especially in Historic, I wanted to again highlight our favorite thing, and Blood Sun Lotus Field. I mean, that's what it is. So we want to do unfair things with Blood Sun, cheating out Lotus Fields, and I know you guys love it and we love it, so why not just have a good time? But yeah, so what we are really trying to do is we are featuring one of the main new cards here, Waking the Trolls. It is a 6-mana rare. It is a Saga. When it comes into play, destroy target land. Not really that great when you think about the fact that 6 mana to kill a land, the value really isn't there. Sometimes paying 6 mana to kill 2 lands would be worth it, but let's see what else this thing does. On Chapter 2, which is the following turn, you get to put target land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So maybe we've milled some lands, maybe some lands have hit our graveyard, but what happened to that land that we just destroyed on our opponent's side? Well, this actually does not say a land that we control or in our graveyard. This says a graveyard. So we hit a land, maybe a cool non-basic land that they have. Maybe they're also playing Lotus Fields, because again, remember, when Blood Sun's in play, Lotus Field does not have hexproof. So maybe, hey, maybe we Waking the Troll there, Lotus Field, and we get to put it into play under our control. Pretty sick. And then Chapter 3. This is where the win condition is really. Choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands than you, which they should be, we get to create a number of 4/4 green troll warrior creatures with trample equal to the difference. So the real dumbed down version of this is, if our opponent has 4 land in play and we have 10 land in play, we're making 6 4/4 creatures. So that is pretty good. And again, we're getting a land advantage because we're killing a land and then we're getting a land back into play. So that's really a 2-land swing if you really think about it. So super powerful. But what else are we doing? Well, we have our friend Haphazard Bombardment. We're going to be destroying all kinds of things with this, probably their land. We have Starve Extinction. We could be destroying all of their creatures and some of their land. So pretty good there. Now, what else we're playing? Well, we're playing some ramp. We're playing 4 copies of Explores. We're playing 3 copies of Cultivates. And we're playing 2 Guy's Blessings. This is a card we haven't really played in a while. And I feel like since we're going to be trying to destroy their lands with this Saga, what better way to actually, bring cards back. So we're going to highlight Guy's Blessing again. This Guy's Blessing is one of our favorite cards of all time. So yeah, why not? I feel like this is a great place for it. Now, let's talk about Balagid Recovery. Almost like Guy's Blessing. It does double as a land, but it does let us just get back a card whenever we want to, if we actually cast it like that. And removal-wise, we have 2 copies of Anger of the Gods for small creatures, 3 copies of Storm's Wrath. Obviously, we've covered these. And let's just highlight the two other new cards from Kaldheim. One of which is Toralf, God of Fury. The hammer, don't really necessarily care all that much. I don't really feel like we're going to, be attaching it because it says equipped creature gets +3/+0 as long as it's legendary. We only have 2 legendary creatures in our deck because we're relying on these trolls, which are not legendary. So I doubt we're going to be attaching it to unattached to deal 3 damage. But we put Toralf in our deck for the memes, right? So Toralf is a 4-mana 5/4 trample. It says whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, Toralf deals damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. So really what this says is if our opponent has a bunch of creatures in play and we have a Toralf in play and we starve extinction and we deal 20 damage to let's say 10 of their 1/1s, they are about to take literally 19 times. They're going to take 190 damage because all of that extra damage is going to get carried over to them. And I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. But, and that's something that we did do once or twice in our stream. So it's fun to see. It's fun to do. But really, the card that I feel like changed this deck and actually puts this deck over the top is Burgi, God of Storytelling. This 3-mana 3/3. It says whenever you cast a spell, add a red mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Creatures you control can boast twice during each of your turns. We don't care about boasting. We don't even care about the mana production. What we care about is the other side of Burgi, and that is the harmful Horn of Bounty. This 5-mana legendary artifact. This says discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. So this card seriously lets us discard cards that we don't want to go digging for all the cards that we do want. This is we're going to be pitching cards. We're going to be pitching land to go find Waking the Trolls, to go find Haphazard Bombardments, to go find Starve Extinctions, to go find our other piece of the combo with Toralf and Starve Extinction. This is just going to get us where we need to so fast. So I'm really looking forward to this again. We got to abuse this card pretty handily during stream. So I just want to highlight how good that half of the card is. Yeah, it may cost 5 mana, but when you're ramping, 5 mana is nothing. And then once you have, 5-6 mana, and you're just able to get 3 cards, and think about it, there's no mana involved in discarding. It's just discard a card, exile the top 2 cards, and you could play both of those. You could play a land from the top, or that gets exiled. There's just a lot of functionality with it. And I feel like this card, again, puts this over the top. So yeah, so Toralf may not be the best in this deck, but it's fun. It's a new card. We got to play with a new card. That's what we care about. Again, we're at Kaldheim. Let's play Kaldheim cards. So with that being said, guys, let's hop into the gameplay and see how we do on the seven run series of games. And we will see you guys at the wrap up. All right, let's go. Get some trolls into play. Let's awaken them. We had a lot of fun playing this deck on stream tonight. A lot of fun. So we're just going to continue with the success. Definitely lost some games with it. Won some games with it. Won some games we shouldn't have won. Lost some games we shouldn't have lost. This is a decent hand. We get to explore. Assuming we don't get the old Thoughtseize happening. Oh. Mono white life gain. The good thing is we actually are on the play. So we actually get to try to get rid of any crazy shenanigans that happen over there. So do we get punished if we don't kill this? think we're going to be a little greedy here, right? Perfect. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted, right? Exactly what we wanted. That's going to be a scoop, right? 100%. Oh, maybe not. I mean, that's a pretty devastating... that's a pretty devastating blow. But... we do get to... we do get to start doing the land thing. The land destruction thing. Guess we're about to see what they have, right? Healers? Okay, Healer's Hawk. Not really worried about Healer's Hawk. What the hell is this thing? While feeling under control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness? Oh, interesting. Well, unfortunately, I don't like that. I do want to start you over. I do feel like you are not in a good position. And yeah. So, Benguar, thank you so much for playing the game. Good game. On to the next one. It's time. Go. Oh yeah. Hydration is key. Make sure you are staying hydrated. It also helps your opponents come to the table faster, supposedly. That's what I heard, but... if it was, we'll see if it's the opponent we wanted to show up, right? Opponent gets to go first. We have an Explore. 2 Starve Extinctions, though. We're going to keep it. This is probably not a typical keep. But... I'm fine playing an Explorer and then... oh, really? Really. Guess we're gonna try to hit Blood Sun. What do we discard? Give another one. So sick if you do. Alright, so we're going to discard during our combat step. So we can discard a land during our combat step. They don't actually get the mana. That's fine. They'll lose the mana here. Oh, what a great draw. What a great draw. Lotus Field is so good. This costs mana to activate? Does not. I think we're going to lose 3 here, right? I mean, we don't want to start giving them cards with this. This is one of the best cards in our deck, this Horn. But I don't want to give them a bunch of cards. So I think We are just going to play a bunch of creatures. Star of Extinction, Star of Extinction. Sure. And if we have to discard Cultivate, so be it. But if they hit a creature, and we hit a Star of Extinction, we are going to sacrifice our Blood Sun. Because we no longer need that. I think we are to the point of the game where we don't care about discarding lands. Aww. Who earns? Oh. We will hit your castle. We will cultivate. We will just keep going. We're actually going to be able to activate. We'll lose 3 here. Okay. Good deal. We're going to have all the worms here in a second. We're obviously going to lose 3 life. Going down to 8. And then we are going to have... We're going to have 7 worms.
Dealing with you would be easy. Ooh, sorry.
Do we care? Get him like any crazy combination of mana. We draw a card, go to 5, 3. One, 2, and 3. Maybe Blood Sun should have gone back in. But I think we're good here, right? Obviously, we are sacrificing. I guess we lose to a haster. Sacrifice not permanent. I mean, Rankle is a card that they probably play. Rankle is definitely probably a card they play. That blocks 1 and then they take 24. Good game. Good game, Mallow Pop. Good game. Alright, what is next up for us? What is this card in the background? Let me know down in the comments, letting me know what this card is. Chocolate. Chocolate, thank you for having that sweet name. It goes first. Interesting. We get to keep this, right? We get to Stomping Ground. Into an Explore, maybe. Growth Spiral in response, because you have to be the first person to have 3 lands in play. Yep. You did it! You're so good at Magic. You with your Mirage lands. Narset is pretty good. Not gonna lie. So we unfortunately don't get to draw a card off of this. But you want to get it down. Maybe playing Toralf there was the right play. Blink of an eye. Kind of gross. Gonna force them to blink of an eye this. Are they playing counters? Interesting. They are playing counters. I guess they blink of an eye or haphazard bombardment next turn. Oh, into the Royal. You might regret that. You might regret that. Not sure, but you might. Ooh, hit their green mana. That's really good, right? Aww. 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 Come back, chocolate. Nah, that was pretty fortunate to hit their 1 green mana there. Oh. Luck plays a factor in this game a lot of the times. Now let's keep this going. Hunger Man. Well, hey, go find our last opponent and you get some chocolate if you're hungry. Luris, huh? God, what kind of Luris deck are you? Well, hello, Hunger Man. We enjoy a good, nice, friendly hello. You are the white deck. Oh, please let us draw. Please let us draw another land next turn. That comes into play untapped. Please, please, please. Especially if he's going to cast something here. We even. I know. Being greedy. Being greedy. If they just fire off all that glitters here. Yep. Yeah, so I think we are going to be probably searching for a lot of cards next turn. Are we dead? Are we dead? Have another one? Was it a mistake? Was it a mistake not to kill that? We're at 3. Might be dead here, but might be dead next turn anyway. We're at 1. Really? Oh, so gross. Well, let's see if we would have hit. Yep, we would have hit on the first card. We wouldn't even had to use it. We would have just drawn it naturally. Oh, so sick. But I do want you guys to see the power of this, right? And I really don't think casting that storm, I guess, yeah. Definitely on us not to cast the Storm's Wrath to kill the 2/2, right? They would have saved this, but good game. Good game, good game. Good game. But yeah, so we lose, but we get to see the power of the potential power of the horn. All right, next game. All right, what is going to be next? What is going to be next? The Brown Fuzzy Ninja. That is an interesting name. You go first. You have Cultivate mana. All right, talk us into it. He talks us into it. We're going to Guy's Blessing on turn 2. Assuming we don't draw like an Explore or something. Maybe we don't. Yeah, we're not going to. All right, well, this is like an Aristocrats deck, kind of. Taxes deck. Most likely. Do we care? I'd rather take 2 than 3. We get to Awaken the Trolls next turn. Blood Artist. Okay. Celebrant. Okay. Kind of bad. Might be the play. Yeah, we are going to have to get around. We could force one of these out by killing that. It's better. I think it is. Right, but we could also get lucky. It's a 50-50. It's a coin flip. Okay, we actually got rid of the one that deals damage. Still not great. do need to get rid of Blood Artist. Really matter. Just want the one card. Just the one card. Oh, such a sick draw. Such a sick draw. Woo! Oh, such a sick draw. None of those creatures actually die, so we don't take any damage. Oh my gosh. How sick was that? Good game, Fuzzy Ninja. Woo! Wow. So sick. I was hoping, honestly, to draw the Storm's Wrath. Wrath them, lose 4, go to 3, and then kind of hope to recover from there. But yeah, wow. I hope they don't think we were slow rolling. You guys know. Good game. All right, let's appreciate how lucky we were. And take that positivity, bring it with us into the next game, and have it carry over. That's got to work, right? Trying something. All right, get our opponent. Bagay. Badge. This is an interesting. Lotus Field. All the cards are a little expensive. We got them all. All right, well, we're keeping. We know exactly what we're getting rid of. Explore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're going to put this down and probably draw another one. Let's just draw a Blood Sun. And then let's follow that up with a Lotus Field. Cultivate. All right, what are you playing? Counter spells. Because. Get a land so they can't disruption us. Oh. Let's do it. Go ahead and disruption us. Because you had 2. You had 1 you played as a land. Oh. Opt, okay. Like for them to tap out here and for us to draw a haphazard bombardment. Chances of that happening, 100% actually. I was going to say 0.
I train every day. No one knows with thoughtfulness before action.
Are they on mono blue? They might be on mono. I don't want to see another Narset. Opts.
Harder.
We're very ahead of them on mana. We have twice the amount of mana they have. Oh, they are on. Is it? And they went to the top with that. Interesting. Oh, well. Mill, huh? Oh, gross. Oh, love. Would have loved to have seen that bombardment. Card we want the most. Let me guess. Let me guess. You're going to opt here? You can mill us, make a token. You got it. Gross. Oh. Would have loved to have hit Awakening the Trolls too. Waking the Trolls would have been sick. Of course. Of course we. You have to be really careful. Sound effects are a little off, right? They're not really playing. We're not going to cast this now. I don't want to get disruptioned. They don't know about the blessing. What an interesting deck. Oh. Oh, you've activated our trap card. Nice. Oh, you've activated our trap card again. Nice. I'm very confused by the sound effects. Like, they just stopped. I mean, we get a few in there, but overall. Frantic inventory. See if you hit 3 times in a row. Nope. I would have liked to have seen that. Let's get rid of a mountain potentially. Okay. Now this will be a perfect time for us to go ahead and cast. Oh, this card's going to be sick again. Oh, you've activated our trap card. I'm going to say that every time they mill Gaia's Blessing. And they're both back in the deck now, which is super important. So maybe they cast something here. To give them another token this turn. Yep. Definitely do. Their mana tapping was a little wonky there. All right. Oh, we're getting sound effects. All right. They have nothing in their hand. They're gonna hover over that because they have no idea what that does. Yep, there you go. Ooh, another one. So these are hard to deal with, right? That's a troublesome card. Do we want this? I don't think so. I think I would rather just yeah, I think we're good. Oh, we can get a temple back next turn. Yeah, waking the trolls is such a it's a good card, right? I was a little skeptical about it at first. I mean, I still am a little bit. It's really not going to be great in a lot of decks. All right, well. So the good thing here is we are going to get to scry. We're going to hit a land, we're going to scry, we can see what the top card is. Because we are going to take... Oh, no, we don't, because it's freaking Blood Sun. I forgot. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Let's take a... Oh, yeah, there's definitely something going on with the sound. We're going to have to restart after this one. Yeah, it is unfortunately lost a haphazard bombardment there, but hopefully... Oh, no Guy's Blessing. 23 cards. We don't want to draw Guy's Blessing. So I do think that we stop exiling, or, you know, discarding to exile. This has turned out to be quite a long game. Oh. All right. Time to see what they have, right? They have blockers for a while. We're gonna get five trolls. We are going to... We're just gonna say go. We're gonna have the milling start. I really would feel a little more comfortable once we hit a Guy's Blessing. Yeah, just double checking that they're still in there. More cards they draw, the more cards they mill, the better chances we have. Sure. They are doing a great job of getting super lucky. I mean, mathematically, we have to hit one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little, I'm happy we got to play this game, but I'm a little upset that the sound decided to glitch out on us. I do think we're in a commanding position here. Legendary enchantment. Pretty good. Good game. Good game. Baget. Oh, and it gets so quiet as the game goes, but hey, it was a great game. It's time for the final boss. Well, let's go. Final boss time. Final boss time. Final boss. And I'm still such a professional when it comes to making videos, you know, and not having stuff that I talk about sometimes. And are we going to keep this? Luris. Obviously, with this being a Luris deck, not a great hand. We will 100% keep. We will keep. And I feel like if we can survive until that, that's great. So maybe, yeah, maybe Cultivate is the card to get rid of. It's iffy, I know. I know that's a weird decision. Alright, so mono white again. Mono white again. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. But were they just on a mono white life gain deck? This is interesting. I'm intrigued. Nope, they're still on the old all that glitters plan. God, we are just drawing all of the wrong cards in the wrong order. If they all that glitters that again. Oh my god. It's already oh no, we're good. The final boss is gonna quit. The final boss is gonna quit. And we restarted our computer and the sound effects are still a little wonky. Luris is back. All right. How do you deal with this horn? Yep. Healer's Hawk? Got it. One, two, three. I mean, might as well just go the full. Oh, how good was that? How good did that feel? How good did that hit feel right there? That was so sick. Holy moly. Oh. That's a big ginger brute. So see what we're working with. I think they're trying to figure it out. Blood Sun, Blood Sun. So Blood Sun actually draws us a card. Blood Sun draws us a card. I think there's a small chance we lose next turn, but it's very small. All right, let's do it. We have 7 mana available. I don't think there was any reason to... I mean, I know Gingerbrute can potentially become unblockable, but the reason I do that is I think the only way we lose is if they have all that glitters, and a land. Right? And I think that's asking a lot for their hand. Okay. So now they need... yeah, they need a lot. So yeah, that's fine. If they're only getting in for 2 with Gingerbrute, we are 100% good with that. So just getting in with 2. I mean 3 if you count the Healer's Hawk. All right, you've done it. Now, I do think they have some kind of indestructible card in their hand, potentially. You know, maybe a God's Willing, Karametra's Blessing, probably. So another Bombardment would be great. That was actually a pretty good draw. I think we potentially win here, right? Because we're going to get a mana for casting this. This is a cool way to win. Take all the damage. Oh, what a great final boss victory. Oh my gosh. That was in fact legendary. Oh, sick game. All right, let's talk about this deck. All right, everybody. That was amazing, right? So yeah, we had some technical difficulties here those last couple of games, but we went 6-1 with this deck. We lost, I feel like, because we just got greedy against that mono white deck, the Luris deck. I really, just took a gamble on whether or not we should kill a 2/2 and a 1/1. Really, it would have just been us killing the 1/1 because they would have sacked the All Seed. That was a 2/2 to most likely prevent the damage to the 1/1 token, and they still may have killed us. but we don't know. You know, we didn't take the line, and then the Storm's Wrath was just a dead card in our hand after that because the Alseid was immediately bigger than a 4/4 that following turn. So yeah, so that's unfortunate. So we lost because we took a slightly greedy line, but I don't feel like it was. It's wrong, obviously, hindsight being 2020, but yeah, I feel like I'd make that play most of the time because we had the Storm's Wrath the following turn if they try to go wide in a different way. But yeah, this deck is great. Burgi is amazingly good. Waking the Trolls in this deck is really great. I really underestimated the power level of it, especially with this. I don't feel like and I said this on stream. I don't want to be playing traditional land destruction cards. You know, just pay 3 or 4 mana, however much they cost now. You typically 4. Destroy a land and then scry, or destroy a land and then make a treasure, or destroy a land, creature can't block, whatever. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be getting more value out of them. I want to be able to pay 6 mana potentially to destroy 3 land. I want to be paying 6 mana to potentially destroy land, get a land, and then get a whole bunch of 4/4s. I want to be destroying a land and dealing 20 damage to everything. So there's just more that I want to be doing, and I do feel like that Waking the Trolls power level in this type of deck is great. I don't really know what else I would change about this deck. I feel like it's really great where it is. Maybe Teralf comes out, because again, that's a little memery going on there. We would have to focus on potentially putting in another win condition, I feel like, instead of Teralf. Again, I specifically stayed away from playing Ugin or Ulamog in this deck. Obviously, ramping out to those cards is really easy when you're playing ramp. But again, I specifically stayed away from those on purpose, especially for this deck. I didn't want people saying, oh, you're just playing Ugin and Ulamog. But yeah, and then I can't speak on this card enough, like already. 5 mana. We had another deck with this that we kind of like were playing around with on the stream that specifically was built around this card, and we got to go pretty crazy with it one game. So that might be a deck coming up soon. But yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. I say give this a try. There's not too many cards. I think you have to craft. Obviously, you'll most likely have most of these already. You probably have to craft 4 Waking the Trolls if you haven't opened any. Definitely recommend crafting 4 Burgis, but you don't really have to craft Teralf. If you have them, play them. If not, these could easily be replaced with something else. But again, I do like the meme effect of this. But it's kind of at the end of the day, this is just Brash Taunter for 1 less mana, potentially. And that's only if your opponent's playing creatures. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's the deck. If you enjoy the deck and the channel, please, again, like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Patreon, Discord, and the Twitch link. Again, we're trying to stream as much as possible as well. Trying to make up for time when we're not busy with work. So yeah. Come hang out, do all the things. And again, there's so many free ways that you could support the channel just by liking and commenting. That's huge. It helps the algorithm get us to the top. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay safe. We'll see you next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.